My name is Damien, co-founder of Robin Cafe. It's 642 Rogers Ave. Robin Cafe was started in 2020, but it was an idea that started almost, I would say, almost 10 years ago. We had a retail store on Church Avenue and Queens. After the retail store shut down, we wanted to create an alternative to shopping. We wanted to create the same experience in terms of eating. So Robin Cafe is cool. It's hip. The food is amazing. The juice is amazing. The shakes are amazing. And it's just a nice laid-back spot where you could just come to have a strong cup of coffee from the Caribbean, have a nice healthy shake, have a juice, and just relax. You could come here, chill with friends. You could bring family. You could bring the kids. And I think that's what we founded this establishment on, just it's based in the community that I grew up in. Me and my partners, what we're trying to do is just create a cool, eclectic space where everyone could come in and kind of like feel at home, Nothing crazy is happening at Robin Cafe. The place is clean. There's not a lot of photos going on. The menu is clean. The kitchen is clean. The counter is clean. And we're constantly working on the most important part of the hospitality business, which is provide good service to our community. We're 642 Rogers Ave. We're in between Clarkson and Parkside. You could find us on Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. You could also come dine in with us. We have an awesome backyard that you could chill, have a nice smoothie drink, or enjoy some of our signature sandwiches that we have on the menu. We're looking to grow gradually, not only within one community, but different areas of East Flatbush. And we feel like we're building like a reverse Starbucks, right? So Starbucks only evolve into like when a community become like upper middle class, or we would call middle class. Black Caribbeans, right, or African American, we have more of a juice culture, and I feel like if you don't get sometimes we get this heavy plate of food, right? But this is a heavy plate of starch, right? And what happened is that food is not necessarily high in nutrition, but it just gets you full, right? When your body burns that off, guess what? You're hungry again, right? So Robin Cafe, what we're trying to do is give you highly nutritious food, juice, shakes, so you could feel better when you wake up, or feel better throughout your day. We have a chef on board. I think he's a great chef because he's willing to experiment with certain foods. And our concept is really like, I feel like it's New Caribbean. In other words, we're going to take all the favorite foods that we love, being Caribbean American, right? And then we're going to put a twist to it. So, like we eat salmon, or we may, we buy the escovitch, right? So how about, we take the bone out of that escovitch and just serve you a clean sandwich with no bone in it, right? So we put the onions on it, and we just give it to you on an artisan bun, right? That's what we're trying to apply to our menu, and that's why we have a chef that's going to cook up some really good meals, that people are going to love. Believe it or not, with COVID, right, people hate working from home now, because now you wake up at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, right? You walk your dog, and then you walk your dog, you come back, you probably get a breakfast outside, and then you start work. And then by 12 o'clock, you take a break, walk your dog again, and then you come back and then you work till 5. And then if you don't have plans because you have no clubs open, bars are not open, you're stuck inside your house, right? So a lot of people are starting to realize that they need that external component. A lot of the generation right now, you either have a job where you have to physically go to, or you could work virtually, you know? So working at a cafe is that next part of your life where like you work in an environment where there's constant movement, and so you're meeting people just like how you would meet people at the office, but these people don't work in an office. They're independent. They're independently operating. So a local cafe helps you actually to get people that live in your neighborhood. In my neighborhood, there's doctors, there's lawyers, there's executives, right? So these people are always busy. So how do you meet them? You meet them in your local cafe, because unless you meet them at a local event meet that's in corporate, you're never going to know that all these people live in your neighborhood, right? So cafes are the perfect melting pot for professionals, for families. We have a variety of coffee. We have the Haitian High Mountain. We have the Jamaican Blue Coffee. We have the Panama blend. We have the Brazilian blend. And then we also have an Ethiopian blend. In the Caribbean, Haiti is actually the number one producer of coffee, next to Guyana and then Jamaica. Coffee's culture is ancient to black culture, meaning that the leaf itself, our ancestors ate the leaf when they was going on long camp, when they went farming or they went hunting, they ate a coffee leaf because they knew the caffeine in it would give them enough energy to make that long journey back and forth, right? So believe it or not, coffee leaves have been in our bloodline and our culture for thousands of years. European culture, they adopted it, and now they're trying to resell it back to us like it's something new. That's a lie. That plant, the coffee tree plant, birthplace was Ethiopia, and that plant was traveled the globe on ships that left Africa, not slave ships, but free ships that traveled the globe thousands of years ago, and they end up in the Caribbean. They end up in all parts of the world. They end up in Europe. But for some reason, Europeans have taken coffee culture and tried to sell it back to Caribbean and black Americans like they invented it. No. The world's best coffee come from where? Ethiopia. The world's strongest coffee comes from where? The most tropical and the highest mountains, which is Brazil, and the Caribbean. Why? The moisture and the constant rainfall and the high trees shield the coffee beans from the sun, so you get a higher amount of caffeine. Our IG is Robin Coffee Co. Our website is www.robincoffeeco. I want to say what's up to Sean. The reason why is Sean has been doing What's Up TV for before YouTube was YouTube, right? So what I wish for this brother is prosperity, and I want to get him some people. I want to put his platform in front of some people that's going to give him some money so he could turn What's Up TV into an amazing news network.
Louis Champagne, creative director for Robin Cafe, an artist, brand developer. The concept behind Robin Cafe is a brand coming into its own. And the thing is, like, who's the king of the jungle? I mean, some people believe it's the lion, but it's the elephant. No one messes with the elephant. Now, the elephant walking is a description of coming into its own, coming into light, coming out of the darkness. Team building. There's the smartest animal that remembers everything, and also reflective of intelligent design. Intelligent design is also related to the bean, the juices, everything that they sell is relatable. Ambiance, you got white and blue, and that's reflective of health, cleanliness. When you come here, you're here for health. So, doctors wear white, so you got the white. It's very shield, meaning we're very protective over the authentication of the actual brand and the quality of the product. The quality of the product is reflective in the brand. You're here to get health, nourishment. You're here not just to feed your mind, you're here to feed your soul and your body. It's a great experience when you come through. You want to feel like you're at home, but also you're being taken care of. So it's very professional, sleek, and well put together. So that's Robin Cafe. Yeah, unveiling the logo in the back. Everything we do is by the hand, even from the refining of the beans, the care that we put into everything is reflective of how we take care of our customers and the refinement of it. So basically, that's what we're about. From the brewing of the coffee to the actual picking of the bean and the process of putting it in the coffee bag. It's all reflective in the brand, and it's a cohesive thing. It's sleek, well fit, refined, and to uplift your spirit, your mind, your soul, and hopefully you leave, with a cup of coffee feeling more intelligent and ready for the day. So that's Robin Cafe for you.